Hi, good evening. My name is Jeff Cooperstein, and welcome to Justice in Pittsburgh. This is a continuing story to try to obtain justice for a female police officer that was sexually assaulted by another police officer. What you had here was an allegation. Okay, after a party, the female officer was intoxicated. This other officer took control of her to take her home safely. That is not what occurred. Okay, she wrote a letter. Okay, more than 15 pages long, detailing every embarrassing and humiliating detail of the incident. And you would not write a letter like this unless absolutely every word was true. So this letter was written. Internal Affairs was called in and they investigated. They did a thorough investigation. They got other people that this suspect had admitted to that, quote unquote, he got laid. And OMI came up with an investigation that basically recommended certain avenues to the police chief. Chief Schubert then recommended 5 days pending termination, which was the correct way to go in this. There was no really other choice. And what happened is the district attorney made a decision, and this decision had tremendous collateral repercussive damage. Okay, his decision to failure to prosecute put the public safety director, the former public safety director, Wendell Hirsch, in a position where he no longer had any juice to terminate the guy. He would just be rehired. And the chief of police, it overruled his proper decision to terminate the guy so he wouldn't be a sexual predator carrying a badge and a gun, which really I don't feel that comfortable about. So anyhow, you know, what we're basically coming down to is Stephen Zappala. Allegheny County District Attorney Stephen Zappala's refusal to prosecute this case. Bring it forward. There's probable cause for an arrest. There is enough evidence to go forward with a case. And realistically, with the testimony of the victim and the admission of the suspect, this case will never see the inside of a courtroom. It will end in some sort of plea deal, the resignation of this officer, and this is the proper result that should happen for this type of case. To just kind of forget about this and let it be washed under the rug? Where's the outrage? What's going on here? A police officer was sexually assaulted by another police officer, and that's okay? Let's just sweep it under the rug? Something's wrong here. Well, so far I've made 4 phone calls. 2 have been returned, 2 have not. One to the state, returned, very professional, courteous, very informative. One to the Civilian Review Board, Elizabeth Pittinger, very nice, polite, professional phone call also. The more people I can get on board, the more I can get to public opinion. Because even though I hate public opinion because I feel it's mob mentality, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. And right now, public opinion is what I need. We need to get this huge in order for somebody to put the pressure on District Attorney Stephen Zappala to revisit this case. Because what I've learned from the Attorney General's office, the guy's Teflon. Nobody can touch him. And we'll get further into that as we go on. Anyhow, everybody have a good night, and I'm going to find out this little recording thing. I'm learning how to title the episodes and edit, and, it's all sorts of cool shit. Stuff. Right. Okay. Anyhow, good night.